Outside of Cameron Smith, do you think he's the most influential player to a club?
Shut the gates, we're back. First game on the Sunday ticket. We've got the Manly Warringah Seagulls taking on the Cronulla Sharks at the Central Coast. Glenn, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty boring game, I reckon.
Boring game? A few injuries?
There's not much. I don't think there's so much. There's not much attacking both teams, eh? They haven't shown much. I tell you what, I want Andrew Fafita. Where is he?
I reckon his knee is fucked.
Is it time to go? See you later.
Huh?
Is it time to get rid of Andrew Fafita?
I reckon, yeah, definitely.
He's not doing anything now.
Yeah.
When Aaron Woods is doing better than you, you know you're doing wrong.
Well, to be fair, Aaron Woods is he's a pretty good player. He's a good pickup.
He's been stepping up more.
He's a good pickup, and I reckon he's not on that much money at the Sharks compared to because he would have got all his money from the Dogs.
Yeah.
So.
But Manly too many injuries.
Manly do have a lot of injuries. Turbo, how big of a loss is he though?
Massive.
Yeah. In the next 6 weeks, not even seeing who they're versing, how many games do you think they'll lose just based off him not being there, basically?
I reckon 50-50.
You reckon 3 and 3?
Yeah, 3 and 3, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 4.
Adam Elliott, I remember he filled in last year for Turbo. He was okay, but, jeez.
Yeah.
He's not your long term.
He won't be around forever.
That's for sure. Bradley Parker. Did you see Bradley Parker's get poleaxed? Yeah. That was the weirdest thing. He got concussed by the air.
Yeah.
He didn't get touched.
Yeah. And
if you guys know what happened, let us know in the comments because we have no idea.
Yeah, and they still gave it a penalty.
It was a penalty. I couldn't believe it. They should have captains challenged it.
Oh, mate. He didn't get touched.
He didn't get touched. I don't know what happened. It was like, was it just the head getting hit on the back of the...
It could have been that, but that looks soft as well.
I know. I don't get it. But...
He's gone. That's all we know.
It was the worst I've seen. Like, he was nearly as bad as Tedesco, and he got bopped by Seaver.
Tedesco, that was legitimate.
Yeah, well, and then he hit his head for sure.
Next Tuesday.
But, so, Cody Walker, not Cody Walker, Dylan Walker, another big loss.
Yeah, playmaker, but gone.
Do you give the Sharks a chance for this one just because those two players are out?
I'm going to tip the Sharks 1-12.
You thought you liked the Sharks last week?
I did, but I didn't. Because, the Dogs came at him.
Yeah.
The Dogs came at him and nearly got the bickies. But
came back, yeah.
I thought Chad Townsend played okay, even though I still want Moylan and Johnson in the halves. Another note as well that Moylan played fullback last week, and probably 3 or 4 sets in a row, Dugan was defending at fullback, and Moylan went out to left centre to have a break. Maybe he can't get his legs can't cope anymore.
It is his first game back in like over a year at fullback.
He'll probably miss this game, but he only plays one game.
He does.
One, don't count him in this game. He might be out.
Not again.
I think the Sharks have the team to win, but I think, but I don't think John Morris is a good coach, so I don't think he can coach them to a win. Where I think Des Hasler's a far better coach.
Well, John Morris wasn't a great player either, so
yeah, mediocre player, mediocre coach.
Yeah, fair call.
And then you got Manly, one of the best coaches of all time, Nelly. Like I'd say top 10 probably all time out of coaches. Desi, yeah. He's going to get his players up for this. Daly was a bit of a whinger after that press conference, saying all the speed of the game done was why Turbo did his handy.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He done it last year.
Yeah, he did.
Against South.
It's bad luck.
He did.
It's just bad luck. Would you consider leaving Turbo out for the rest of the year?
No.
Say
if you can make the 8, if you still make the 8.
Say they're 6th, or no, we'll say they're in the 4. You bring him back, right, for the final the final games. But if they're 8th or 9th, would you just leave him out and say, nah, don't worry, the year's not ours anyway? Would you let him rest his legs for the whole year?
Oh, man, that's a massive call.
Because if you leave him out, he may not get it. Like, there's a chance.
If you're a player, you want to play. So
yeah, I know.
If he doesn't want to play that,
but it's all about what about load management sort of.
I needed to lighten the load.
He's 6'4" and he runs like the wind. So, that probably his legs probably aren't. You bring up a good point the other day. Maybe playing too heavy.
Yep.
That might be the case. But also, can I ask you fellas this? Do you reckon, outside of Cameron Smith, do you think he's the most influential player to a club?
Well, it's
Turbo.
I wouldn't say that because I would say Cherry Evans is more influential at Manly.
Okay.
I would say Tamalolo is the next best influential.
Okay. Because I just feel when Turbo goes down, has gone down in the past, Manly just seem to suffer.
Yeah,
but they don't really have much superstars on their backs either.
But that's the thing. Like with Manly, like when he went down, the Manly still stayed up and they still won last week against Raiders. They could have got flogged. That's something to do with the Raiders as well. But to be fair, and then it happened last year, and they beat South and Golden Point.
They won.
Des Hasler, the last week, when all that stuff happened, Walker, Parker, Turbo, you know, 3 of your main guys.
Yeah.
And he just didn't batter an eyelid.
Yeah.
He was so calm. And I think the players see that. Brisbane need that.
Experience, yeah, exactly.
It just shows experience and things like that.
Absolutely.
You know,
like, I love Des Hasler.
Seabold would have been completely... Oh,
he would have. Mate, the injuries cost the win. He would have blamed it on the injuries.
He would have. But he's a fraud. He's a hack.
Experience.
You know?
So get rid of new coach too.
So who you going? Sharks?
I'm going Sharks 1-12 because I don't like the turbo factor.
Okay, where are you going?
Ooh, it's very close. It's so close.
Golden Point?
Yeah, let's go Golden Point, right?
Golden Point draw?
You want to go? No. We're going to go 16 all and then 17-16 to Manly if Cherry Evans in the field goal.
All right, I'm just going to go straight up Manly 1-12. I think it'll be a grind fest and it's going to suit Manly better than it will Sharks, which is weird to say because normally Sharks would love the grind years gone prior.
Yeah, true that.
So,
start grappling.
What do you guys think? Does Manly can they sort of get rid of the turbo factor and still get a win, or will the Sharks be too good for them and get another victory on the trot? Let us know in the comments.